more into the cat position, and this is a very traditional yoga position. And when we're in this posture, it's very beneficial for all the abdominal organs. You're getting a lot more blood and oxygen flow into those organs. When we learn to walk in the upright position, you know, we've got gravity pushing everything down, so it's nice to do this. And then we're going to work in that position. So we're going to relax the spine down a little bit, and we're going to open up this pelvic floor muscle. And then we're going to breathe in this position. So I feel a lovely stretch now in my upper back. And then as I breathe out, I'm pulling my abdominal muscles in fairly tight, chin to chest. Oh, it's a wonderful stretch. Breathing in, relaxing my pelvis, opening the pelvis. Breathing out, pulling in those abdominal muscles. See how long you can hold on the out breath, where you're really working those abdominal muscles. One more time. Big breath in, opening, stretching the head up. Tucking everything in. Squeezing. Last drop of breath out of the body. And then we're going to stretch this left arm forward, as if we're walking the fingers forward, and the right arm, put the elbow down, and that the fingers of the left hand are towards the direction of the elbow, but the forearm is down. And we're going to stretch that left arm forward. We're going to look up. We're in the cat, remember, so we're stretching the pelvis back. And then as we breathe out, we're going to drag the left arm, coming into a nice ball now, squeezing abdominal muscles. Breathing in, opening. Breathing out, squeezing. And now the right arm. Left arm, forearm down. And it's like a shiatsu workout, this, where you're stretching this shoulder, opening up that right hand side of the rib cage. Now we're going to see if we can do a bit of a balance. So my right arm, so your face is parallel to the ground. So it's the opposite leg and arm, right arm, left leg. Stretching your body up, trying to keep parallel with the floor. See how long you can hold it for. I think the young ones watching this will be able to keep hold of that for a lot longer. And I was amazed I was watching a video somebody sent me, and it was a lady, she was 103 and she was doing that posture. She was also still driving at 103. So, you know, and some people don't start yoga until they're in their 80s. So there's hope for all of us. Let's do that on the other side. It's really good for our stamina and the strength, for strengthening these joints, you know. So this third video is about strengthening the body, doing some tougher postures. We're going to be doing some warriors and warrior 1 and warrior 2 in a bit. And these are the stamina building postures. Building up that strength in our body. Okay, so now we're going to work a little bit more in this posture, but this time we're going to lift the leg up, like so, left leg up, and then as you bring it down, you bring it towards the head, squeezing the abdominal muscles, breathing in, breathing out. Helping to strengthen the core of our body. Anytime you need to rest, just have a rest. I'm going to put my knee in the centre of my arms, makes it a little bit easier to balance. And then sit back into the child pose, but we're going to stretch the arms forward. And this brings a lot of energy into our head. Peace, I am peace. I'm one with everything in creation. I qualified in 1999 and I did a Drew Yoga teacher training course with a wonderful Life Foundation, and that was in Wales, and then I taught yoga. I was teaching about 5 classes a week for about 5 years, and then I went back to nursing, so I had quite an eclectic mix of careers, but I thoroughly enjoyed my time in full-time teaching of the yoga and also the nursing, and also I was a complementary therapist with Reiki healing, aromatherapy and reflexology, and now I'm a practicing metamorphic technique therapist as well. A bit about my background. Okay folks, we're going to go now into the plank. So again, more of this stamina building posture. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And can you see how I'm holding that? I'm keeping my face parallel with the ground, and you know, my wrists are in line with the shoulders. And then I'm going to put my knees down, and this is called a high dog. We're going to call it a high dog in this yoga series, and it's a nice way to relax. So those of you that don't want to hold that plank very long can just put your knees down and relax like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down just with the hands on the lower rib area, and then we're going to see if we can support the upper back. So again, that's stamina building. Feel a nice squeeze there in the upper back as you're holding. So the hips are down on the floor now. This is a cobra. And then just relax a little bit more. Slide your hands forward. So now we have the Sphinx posture. And we're just going to work like this. We're going to bring that left shoulder forward and turn to look. Try and keep the legs a little bit closer together. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, relax, turning. Breathing in, stretching up. Breathing out, turning. Back into the plank, so the hands are underneath the shoulders. Legs are nice and straight, slightly apart, hip distance apart. Face parallel to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it longer if you can, or put your knees down, or go into the dog. Into the low dog. So it's called a low dog because we're going to try and get the head lower towards the earth. So you might find that your knees want to bend, and that's okay. The main thing is you want to get your head down towards the floor. I'm on uneven ground here folks, so if it looks a bit peculiar, that's why. A beautiful stretch for your upper back as you bring your head through towards the floor. Those of you with high blood pressure, you might want to come down and relax. If you can, you try and stretch your right leg out, bringing the right heel towards the floor. Stretching the whole of that leg now. leg. Opening up to about the same width as the mat into that low dog. Trying to straighten the legs now, heels towards the mat. Relaxing, releasing. All is well. Bring your knees down and come again into the cobra. And this time we're just going to go into the classic cobra, hands under shoulders, toes pushing down into the mat, and then I'm trying to keep my hips on the floor, on the mat. My elbows are slightly bent.
Great.
Welcome back everybody. I had to move indoors. The local farmers came out with their chainsaws and we've moved 2 days forward actually, so now on the Monday the 23rd, and on an astrological point of view, this is the last week of the really tough energy that we've all been going through. So I believe, and if you can check that up, and that's a relief to know that things are going to start getting steadily better. So all we need to do is to just keep that greater awareness within our lives, where we can think a little bit, take time out, just sitting, using some of these techniques that we're going to do in this last session, some meditation type techniques. And at the end of the day, just thinking, oh wow, you know, how did that day go? How could I have maybe done things in a more centered way? And that's really what we're being asked to do, to become more aware in our daily interactions with others, our interaction with ourselves. Are we kind and loving to ourselves? Are we kind and loving to others? And this is all we have to do. So we're going to do a few more postures and then finish with the meditation. Warrior One. Okay, and this brings a real strength and will give us the strength and courage that we need at the moment in our lives. Nice wide stance, a good metre apart, my feet are facing forwards. And I'm going to turn my right foot to the right, that 90-degree angle. I'm going to look at my right hand, the thumb. I'm going to try and keep my knee in line with the toes. I'm just feeling in to that strength building up in my body, the vitality. Tightening up those lower orifices. Relaxing, allowing the shoulders to relax down. You can adjust if you need to, but don't allow the knee to do this or to do that. Just in the middle, pointing in the middle there, the toes. My left hip is pulling to try and keep your hips forward, and the right hip is coming towards the right. And then we can come down with this right hand into Warrior Two. I'm going to slide this foot a little bit wider now, sinking down, again just keeping the pelvic floor muscles nice and tight. And now I'm going to stretch, so I'm looking under the armpit, my arm is near my left ear, and then I'm going to slide, only if you want to, slide this hand down. You can have a stack of books here. That's it, trying to keep that nice angle so you're not putting too much strain on your knee, keeping the arm tucked in. Breathe, pulling in Use pelvic floor muscles. All is well. I'm becoming more and more centered in my life. I have the strength to live life, to offer something special to life. And then just bring the arm down. And when you're ready, you just come forwards and relax. Breathing deeply, relaxing the shoulders. And the warrior postures build up a lot of strength in your body. It's working here on this big energy center, the Hara center, which is basically the second chakra in the body. And this energy center also gets affected by our emotions, by our interactions with ourselves and others. So if we feel a low energy, it's usually because there's some emotional stuff going on. If you practice this posture when you're going through that, it will help you, it will energize you, make you more centered, more grounded. So I'm just relaxing my body again, breathing deeply, allowing that beautiful, strong, revitalized energy to circulate round the body. Big deep breathing, tightening up those lower orifices. Over to the left now. Make sure that instep, the left heel is in line with the right instep, the middle of the right instep. Keeping my hips forward. I have the strength to live life, to offer something special to life. Everything for sure is going to be perfectly okay. I trust in the creative force of the universe. I trust in my inner knowledge and awareness. I trust in the life force energy that is guiding me, nurturing me, which is part of the very fabric of my very being. Really stretch from the outer side, the outer edge of my right foot, all the way along this right side. Beautiful stretch. If you want to, you can tuck the arm behind. I actually quite like stretching. I'm going to hold it for too long. Quite a strong posture. And it's strengthening every joint in your body, so it's really good for helping the alignment in the body, strengthening all the joints, the legs, the pelvis, the spine, the arms. A really good posture to practice and perfect. So into your forward bend, relaxing, breathing the earth's energy up the legs and down the spine. Curling up nice and slowly, keeping the chin tucked in. I'm going to teach you a beautiful series of movements, and it's called the Divinity In. And we start with this beautiful mudra with the hands, Nayori In. Can you see what I'm doing? My right hand on top of the left. I'm using like a pincer movement, and then I'm interlinking. Okay. When we hold this Nayori In, it helps us to become very attuned with the energies, the life force energy. Standing in Tadasana, the first movement is just you're opening yourself up, almost like you're receiving more energy, but you are actually one. So I use the words, I am one. I'm one with the life force energy. I'm one with the universal energies of creation. And then we do the mudra again, but then we turn the palms up. I'm radiating light. So that's our divine self, radiating out energy into this world. I'm grateful for the life force energy. It's almost as if we're receiving that energy with this position. And then all the fingertips push together quite as firmly as you can. I am harmony, love, joy, happiness, forgiveness. All my energies have become united with the universal life force. My divine self radiates this energy to each human being. It spreads throughout the whole of our world. And now we're going to try and do that with the breathing technique, and that's very similar to Ujjayi breath. And basically we're going to, here in the epiglottis area of the throat, the upper throat, it's like you're pushing the air up through the back, well, you are pushing the air up through the back of the nasal passages. And it's sort of a guttural, deeper breath, a noisier breath. So practice that and the movements with me. So breathing in the Ujjayi type breath. I am one with the universal angels. Breathing out, I'm radiating light. I'm grateful for the life force energy. Everything is in harmony. I have infinite love, health, happiness, forgiveness. All my energies have become united. I'm radiating out the light as we breathe out. As we breathe in. One more time, breathing out. So you can practice that, and it really does bring a high vibrational energy into your mind, your body and your spirit. So now we're going to do some meditation. So if you'd like to get into the correct position, the spine has to be nice and upright. I always sit on a folded blanket. You can sit on the edge of a chair if you're not used to sitting on a folded blanket. If you're really exhausted, but you might fall asleep, you can lie on your back with your head on your blanket or a cushion and your arms on the floor, just like this, not too far, fairly close, with the palms forward and their feet out like that. So if you're sitting on the rolled up blanket or cushion, you put the heel of the right foot comes here into the perineal area, that space between the two orifices, and my left foot rests on the right calf like that. And then you can really push your spine out, because if we sit like this, the energies are shut down and you'll fall asleep. So to calm the mind, I'm going to teach you how to do some alternate nostril breathing. So we just use the right hand and we put the fingers, the middle fingers here, and then we use the little finger and the thumb. So basically I'm going to close my left nostril with my little finger and I breathe down through that right nostril, and it's as if you're visualizing it flowing all the way down the right side of your spine. So you're breathing in, and then you breathe out, up the left side of the spine, and the air flows out. And then you breathe back in through that left side. I'm going to keep repeating that until you get it. And that calms the whole of your nervous system down. Breathing in through the right side. Visualize the energy flowing all the way down the spine, and then out through the left nostril, so you're closing the right side with your thumb. Breathe back in through that left nostril, following the energy flowing down. Breathing out through the right. Breathing back in through the side that you breathe out. You always breathe back in, that same side. Using your Ujjayi breath, slowing the breath down. Feeling your body relaxing, letting go, focusing. Following the inflow and the outflow. Becoming more at ease. You need to swap arms. If your hand and arm is tired, just swap the arms. Breathing in one side and always out the opposite side that you breathed in. And always breathing back in through the side you've just breathed out of. want you to visualize now that you're on a beautifully deserted beach, facing the ocean. You're sitting on warm sand, and you can just rest both arms down now in that beautiful mudra with just the thumbs and the index fingers touching the backs of the hands on the knees, stretching the spine as if you're trying to stretch the top of your head towards the sun. Feel the warmth of the sun beaming down its light all the way down through the center of your spine. We're going to change the breathing technique now. So both arms should be down, and now we're going to use this word so as we breathe in, focusing on the tip of your nose as it makes that slight S sound. Ham as you breathe out, just in your mind, relaxing the body, stretching your spine up to reach the sun, keeping the chin tucked in, relaxing the arms. So as you breathe in, as that air flows in, it makes a slight noise of a so and ham as you breathe out. As the ocean wave flows in towards you, you're breathing in. As the ocean wave flows out, you're breathing out, allowing any tension to leave the body now. Make sure the hands are relaxed, the arms are relaxed. Any tension that you've got in your shoulders, just squeeze the shoulders together and then just let go. Let go of the arms, let go of the pressure, the tension. Breathing that calm energy from the ocean all the way up into the throat, relaxing the throat, the eyes, the tongue. Allow the energy of the sun now, breathing the energy of the sun down through the eyes, into the nose, into the mouth, golden energy flowing from the warmth of the sun. Sending it down the shoulders, into the arms, into each finger. Deep yogic breathing, keeping the lower orifices closed. As you breathe out, pulling in the muscles of the abdomen to push away the stale air. Steady, even, relaxed breathing. Breathing down the sun's energy through the nose, into the mouth, down the spine now, down the back, into the lungs. Beautiful, golden, revitalizing energy from the sun. Each cell is being revitalized. Beautiful sun's energy now, breathing it down to the whole of the abdomen. Feeling the rise of the belly, that deep yogic breathing. Sun's energy flowing into the heart.
into the kidneys, into the whole of the pelvis, warm, revitalizing energy. The lower back, the hips, the thighs, lower legs, each toe. And on the next in-breath, it's as if you're breathing in through the earth, where you can feel the base of the spine touching the earth. Beautiful, revitalizing earth energy flowing up the body into the heart, where it meets the sun's energy. Breathing in from above and below, both energies intermingling through the heart and circulating round the body. Slow, steady breathing, taking that energy from above and below, around the body. Each cell being revitalized. Each cell of our body shining out, just like the universe where each star shines out into the darkness. Becoming one with the universe, with all in existence. Focusing the breath now in the center of the eyes, into the forehead. Breathing that energy, and your focus is there. As you breathe out, your attention is flowing upwards, away from the body and into the universe, into the space above your forehead. You're floating higher and higher into space itself, looking back on our beautiful planet Earth like a jewel shining out into space. Floating, circling around the sun, the rest of the planets. Being bathed in that life force energy radiating out from our physical sun. Nurturing us, nurturing the whole of the universe. resting. Floating. Oneness with everything in existence. Just becoming aware of a great unified energy force existing in our universe. Feel that oneness, that love. All is one. All is love. All is health and vitality. Allowing that golden light and love to flow down into the planet Earth. Beams of light, dissolving the virus, dissolving any negativity. Everything being replenished with love and light, with healing. Energy falls like drops of rain, dissolving, healing, cleansing. Bringing everything back into balance. And as we come back into balance in the way of our thinking, our thoughts, our actions, so everything rejuvenates, gets stronger and healthier. Giving thanks now for that universal life force energy of creation. Giving thanks for this greater awareness that we're bringing into being. Giving thanks for life, the preciousness of life. Becoming co-creators of the universal life force. And then just visualize yourself floating back down into the planet. Almost as if you're being carried by your guardian angels, gently settling back down, feeling the coolness of the ocean, the slight breeze, and it's waking you back up into this reality, into this planet Earth. Just bring a nice smile into your body, opening your eyes when you're ready, giving yourself a nice long stretch. And I'll leave you with this beautiful final affirmation. It's Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Which means the core of my being is the ultimate reality. The core of my being is the ultimate reality. Living in harmony, living in peace, living with great awareness, to have positive thoughts, kind words, care and concern for all those around us, care and concern for each blade of grass, for everything that's in existence on this planet is so precious and part of us. And then when you're ready, just giving yourself a nice final stretch, maybe rubbing your hands together nice and fast before you get up, just putting that lovely energy on your eyes or anywhere on your face or your body where you need it. And thank you so much for joining me for this session. And my intention is to create a video each month, and also as I gain confidence I will create videos of some of the other things I do, such as conscious expansion exercises, back massage, which you can do with your partner, which is very nurturing. I'd like to share those with you also. And maybe you can visit my website as well to see and keep updated with what's going on in my life. Thank you so much. Namaste.